Saguaro cactus, definitely a defining trait of the Arizona desert. This guy here has seen better days and does not look happy. But just think of all the summers this thing has endured with the heat and fires. Wow, it's just crazy. Just cool stuff to see out here in the desert. Hey everybody, welcome back to Trail 89 Adventures. I'm Todd. Today I'm northeast of Phoenix and I'm at the Rolls OHV area. It is smack dab between Saguaro Lake, which is behind me, and Four Peaks Mountains, which is right in front of me. And I'm going to be running some of the trails on the east side, like 1829 and 1345. There's a couple other ones over here as well. They're not as popular as some of the other ones, so there's less people. And I think that has to do with these are a little bit more aggressive trails than some of the other ones on the western part of the Rolls OHV area. So come along with me today and check it out. I think I'm about halfway down this hill. Now there is one section here that is a little bit aggressive. Now I have come down this in my stock Rubicon before I got a lift or bigger tires. But I'm going to check it out here and see if it's gotten any more eroded. And let's check it out. So there's a couple ways you can come down. You can come down this way, and then you can go straight down that way, which is probably the easier line to go down. But here on the left is a little more aggressive path down this hill. It's not too bad. It's just steep. It's just steep, and it doesn't look any more washed out than it was a couple years ago. You can see here, it's, there's even a path that comes through here, so you don't have to do a drop off that ledge. That used to be a ledge there. But as I was saying, you can see here, this part here is pretty, not too bad. So let's go run this and get to the bottom. So shortly after you come down that big hill, 1345 will actually bear to the left, and there's signs there that show that. that it bears to the left. If you go to the right, you'll be on trail 3431, and that'll actually take you down to Saguaro Lake. So that's what we're going to do right now. Oh yeah, the brush on this trail is exactly how I remember it. You are gonna take pinstripes on this bad boy. This trail really has two different types of terrain. You know, the first part up there at the top was all rocky, and right after you come down that big hill, all you have now is sand and really small gravel. So I would consider it sand, but it's that way all the way down to the lake. Four-wheel low, I would definitely say that's required on this trail. All right, gang, I made it to the lake. Now, I thought I would stop here and take some time to do a walk around of my Jeep. So by the time you're watching this, those will already be posted. One video for the exterior, one video for some of the improvements that I've done to the interior. Because over the past year, I've done quite a bit to the Jeep, and I just want to show you some of the things that I put into it and the reasons why. So make sure you check out those videos. All right, we got to head back out of here. We're going to head back up to the trailhead, and we've got a pretty rocky, crater-filled hole, crater-filled section of trail, I guess, for you to check out. So don't miss that part. All right, I am back from the lake, and I'm back on trail 1345. Just turned onto it now. As soon as you get back on this trail, you go up this rocky hill. Let's go check it out. It's not too bad. It's a little steep there up there, right there at the top. It's not too bad of a trail. I need to get out and look at this. This is a little bit more washed out than I remember. Yeah. Problem is it gets a little bit off camber here. A lot more washed out. I would tell you, always get out and look if you're not sure. I did put my rear locker on for that. Don't know if I necessarily needed it, but it seemed to work pretty well. All right, came to a trail intersection here, and I want to check this out. So I'm at 1345, and this trail here goes down to the lake as well, but it has some really aggressive hills, a lot of holes once you get down there closer to the lake. I started this trail going from the opposite direction a couple of years back, but I turned around. So one day I am going to get down this trail, get down to the lake, and see exactly where this thing goes. But in the meantime, back to 1345. That's a pretty good view right there. I am back to trail 1829, and 1345 and 1829, they intersect twice, so they form a loop that you can take here on the east side of the Rolls. So I'm going to take 1829, and it's going to take me all the way back to trail 13, which is the main east-west trail that goes out through the Rolls. This one's bumpy. And I'm not even going that fast. All right, we are approaching Crater Hill. At least that's what I call it. So let's go check this thing out. All right, we have reached Crater Hill. Now, a bypass has formed on this trail that wasn't necessarily here before. So here's the trail, and here's the bypass. Last time I was here, you could see the beginning of a bypass forming. This thing is really well defined at this point, but we're not taking the bypass. We're going straight up this thing. I've gone up this hill before when my Jeep was stock, and it was rough going, and I scratched the underneath quite a bit, but shouldn't have too much of a problem now. So let's do it. Guys, check out some of these washouts. This has really eroded quite a bit. I mean, this thing here is, this little ledge right here is a couple feet tall. So I think I might come right around this way and go up. Yeah. Pretty solid view. Here we go. Crater Hill. Forward low, got the rear locker up. Let's see what we can get done. Well, that was pretty cool. Heard a loud noise, but I think that was just the suspension flexing out. This thing is, man, this thing is beat up. Last time I came up this, well, my Jeep was stock, 33-inch tires, standard Rubicon lift. I don't know today if it would make that big crater down there. I think it could go down the bypass for sure, but this bypass, talk about a little bit off camber. If you don't like leaning side to side, this bypass may not be for you. Golden hour is upon us, folks, and golden hour out here just looks amazing. Okay, we have one more kind of obstacle hill to go up. It really isn't all that bad of a hill, nothing like this one that I just came up. It's right up here to the top of that ridge. So let's go get that one done. Yeah, so right here you kind of wedged between a saguaro and this barbed wire fence posts. You know, I just love being out here. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, it's so beautiful, and I just get a lot of relaxation out of it. I hope you enjoy the videos that I make. Thanks for watching.